You dropped the rubber.
I'll get it. Wow, it's huge. Wow. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna take the first lick of the penis. You ready?
Oh.
Stop! You're making it awkward.
Sorry.
I want to have sex with you really bad right now.
God, don't make it gay, Mikasa.
Son number
Oh, my wiener. You're watching the Weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel, where I tell you everything that's going on in my life in 1 week. I had another Weekly Wednesday What's Up that I filmed earlier, but I didn't like it because I think I was telling you a little bit too much behind the scenes sort of stuff going on with the channel, and I wanted to get your opinion on something, but I figured in all likelihood what would happen is like what I said in that video would probably be taken out of context and used against me or some shit like that, so I have to be very, very careful about that. You never know, there's always your biggest your haters are always your biggest fans, but somehow that can sometimes come back and bite you and such. That's, I guess, the biggest difficulty of the Weekly Wednesday What's Up, is I always like to be very straightforward with you guys and tell you guys what's on my mind and what I'm feeling on the inside and the future of the channel, and you know what I'm thinking of how to balance my own private life with the channel, but having these heart-to-hearts sometimes with you guys on a weekly basis. Unfortunately, you're always exposing yourself very openly, and haters can sometimes use that to their advantage. You know, and especially, I guess the biggest problem with that sometimes is that people you think are your friends can be those biggest haters, and you got to be careful about that. But you know, I just thought it'd be for the best. Let me think about it. So one day I'll probably bring it up a little later, but when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, it's better for me just to decide what to do with the direction of how I want to take some of the channel and some of the videos I'm making and things like that. We'll leave it for the Patreon people, I suppose. But it's very interesting because speaking of all that, just right now somebody updated their channel, but yeah, let's just leave it at that. With that whole idea of like, you got to be careful, you know. I would say anyone who is someone you know online, you think you know online, that's not always the real case. Just trust those. I'd say it's best to really always just trust those that are close to you physically and on a daily basis. Those are the people that you hope you can trust the most, I suppose. Don't worry guys, nothing bad is happening in my life right now at all. I mean, one of the best things I've ever done in my life is you just clean your slate, you block all the people that will be venomous to you or have been venomous to you. That's sometimes the best thing you can do. I was about to do that to somebody recently, but then I decided not to be so hasty with that one. Maybe in the near future. What I usually do when somebody kind of pisses me off or something, or when I feel like they are not with the program, so I usually give it a few months and see if that person changes for the better, or you know, things will change. And then after that, if I still feel that kind of same way toward that person, I can't block. Better to go on because there's no change in that. Because I feel like sometimes if you do a knee-jerk reaction and you're just like, oh, okay, boom, you're gone, you never know what could happen. Maybe that person has some form of a point or not, you know. Anything else going on? I guess the main big thing this Sunday around 12:30 or so, if you have Japanese television, actually, if you live in Saitama or Kyoto, the TV program that I'm going to be on will be airing very soon. And that's about it. The majority of you guys probably do not have that channel. I was going to just check on Twitter real quick to see if there's anything I can tell you more about. I did restart the Patreon. We got the Patreon going now on a monthly thing, and a lot of you guys have signed up for that. So I am happy to see the support you guys are giving me. That's kind of where I went with that original Weekly Wednesday What's Up that I filmed. But essentially, you know, if we can really start the Patreon going, and there's another sort of way to support the arts, the Akasan arts, creating videos for you guys, because YouTube is not, the ad revenue is not working out anymore, unfortunately. I've had a huge loss of maybe, say about 80%. Yeah, I think I lost about 80% of revenue here, which is, it's pretty bad, but at the same time, I've been enjoying my private job, or my private life job, my real life job a lot, and it's also, the whole YouTube thing has kind of gave me a chance to really focus on, you know, sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but what's physically important, or what you're seeing in real life and things like that. YouTube, MySpace, everything, these things will come and go. They change, but as long as you can kind of gravitate that audience in different zones, it's fine. Like just today, someone, like one of my fandom, or the people that have followed me throughout the years, over 10 years now, ironically, one of them just messaged me today on YouTube, and I guess that's the point I'm trying to make, is that, you know, fandom or what have you not, for me, it started well before YouTube, and then it moved over to podcasting, then from podcasting, YouTube. So as long as you're able to move from point to point, I think it's okay. If YouTube disappears today, yeah, of course, maybe I won't be as popular on YouTube anymore, but I'll still have that core element somewhere else. And recently I was researching, because I've been getting a lot of Japanese comments on my videos, all in Japanese, and I was wondering why that was. I started doing some research, and I realized that somebody was taking some of my reaction videos and translating them into Japanese, and it was really interesting to see the core audience there in Japanese, people writing in Japanese. It's a website called Nico Nico Doga, which is we'll say the Japanese version of YouTube, and they were all commenting about, like, oh man, his voice is really nice. I'm so happy that he enjoys this Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan. And it was just kind of interesting. My girlfriend was watching this video, and she was like, damn, like, these people are like really nice compared to the people that are leaving comments on your YouTube videos sometimes. No, I wouldn't say all the time, but you know, sometimes, right? And I think it has a bit of a difference to do with the culture, but at the same time with the fandom. Like, we sometimes get a bit greedy. You know, as an American, I think American fans can, and I think Western fans can generally get a little bit greedy when we have so many options. Just like, for example, superhero movies. In the beginning, we were sucking up everything that would come out, but now that there's so many options, that we get a bit greedy, and we get a bit overcritical sometimes. I myself, sometimes as a reactor, can get overcritical because there's just so much out there. But going back to this whole thing with the Japanese audience, they don't see things like this too often, so they're very like, oh my god, we're just so honored that he even likes our stuff. It was just it's an interesting thing to see some of that. I don't really know where I was going with this topic, but I just wanted to share with you guys what was on my mind. TV thing coming up. Anything else big coming up? Wonder Woman we'll talk about in the near future. Guardians of the Galaxy comes out this weekend, so I'll be able to get have a chance to see that. Though Trinity might stop by tomorrow. We were thinking about doing a Defenders type parody thing, but I need an idea of how to do it. We need a hallway to fight down. And anything else really big? Not really, guys. The main thing is I'm trying to get back into the thick of things. I'm trying to get more videos out for you on a daily basis, but I really have been trying to use my laptop a little bit less and trying to use the PC, teaching myself how to use Premiere a little bit more so I can get those videos out faster, but it actually is taking a lot longer in terms of trying to learn how to use Premiere the same way I use Final Cut Pro. I still cut the Flash and other TV reactions off of my laptop because I'm just that much quicker, and if I have a great idea, I'm like, boom, I gotta do it. But revenue wise, it's not even revenue wise, it's not worth that at all at this moment in time, unfortunately. But fan-wise, as a fan, I love fucking doing them. But sometimes I need to remind myself, like I should be doing other things, like finishing that Death Note skit or other videos, instead of putting so much work into that one Flash recap show. That's what I've kind of want to start calling it, the recap show instead, and focusing less on reactions, the reaction side of it, because I still want to do the reaction part of it, but I feel like it's graduated from so much more than just a simple reaction video and just becoming this full-fledged show, and seeing all of your guys' comments, the way you guys are contributing to the video as well. We are having these conversations. There's just got to be a better way to do this and showcase that sort of stuff, because that's why I love doing those intros. I love changing up the format and really making it this, as I've always wanted, this variety show. A lot of you guys have noticed that it's less, the videos that I put out, particularly for the TV show ones, not the other stuff, but particularly for the TV shows, it's less of a reaction video and more of this type of TV show. So I'm glad that many people have noticed that and seen the difference, and I want to push it to that next level. Another camera. We have this $80 fucking this thing I bought, this microphone thing, which it really does help for streaming and stuff. But we've tried to do some TV stuff, but I thought it looked a little awkward, like when I'm doing the reactions and we're talking like that. I felt that kind of broke this weird feeling of, like, it doesn't feel like that homemade at home type of realistic feel, and it looked a little too formal. So I'm still thinking about a better format to do, but definitely 2 cameras and some nice sound. But yeah, these are all future ideas. So let me know what you guys think about that, though, because personally, that's really what I wanted to do. That is why things like this, oh, it's messy right now, but things like that, this exists, this entire room, because I really want to make it a studio and such. Other than that, a little bit of changes at home right now. A little private life has changed a little bit, but we shall continue. The Walking Dead, very good stuff recently, and the Telltale game, and that's about it. I wish I had more of an interesting week to tell you guys, but as always, the Weekly Wednesday What's Up, coming to you every week. Let me know about what you guys think about the Patreon stuff and the tiers. If you have any honest feedback on that, of things you think I might should change up, what would be better for the fandom, for the Red Dreaded Nation. I always want to improve the Patreon, but more people have been signing up, so hopefully, if I can, you know what? Honestly, if I could even get to half of what my friends at Blind Wave are doing right now, then you would even a quarter of what my friends at Blindwave are doing right now with that $5 tier, you would see so much of a gradual change in the channel. And that's all I really want, is to continue to give you less of a simple video and more of a show. Okay, till next time, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I will let you guys know what's up next week. Peace. Take care, guys.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.